So glad to see you guys. Hello. Thank you. Oh man, 1 month already, Andy. Look at you, girl. Look at you. I'm so glad to see all of y'all in here. I'm not gonna go one by one because we just gonna jump right onto it. What we are not gonna do today is be passive aggressive as fuck. We are not gonna not mention names while meaning things per one person or one set of people. Granny's watching. You are more than welcome to join this stream if you want to. But what we are not gonna do is bullshit around. That passive aggressive fucking live you did this morning, nah, bro. I'm done with it. I'm over it. I appreciate you. I respected you for lending a space and staying gray for as long as you possibly could. I appreciate that. And I'm not even going to front. You gave me somewhere to hang out when I left the hive. I appreciate that 110%. I told you I felt some things were changing, and I meant it. I don't know exactly what changed. I can't really say for sure what changed, but for you to go live this morning and act like I'm trying to hold anybody accountable for anything, miss me with the, I didn't say you were trying to hold me accountable. Miss me with that shit. The passive bullshit, I'm done with it. You absolutely try to make it seem like I'm up here on Clementine on my high horse trying to hold people accountable. I ain't say fuck all about you reviewing Brittney J's stream. Not one fucking thing. Until you came on my panel, that is when I gave my opinion. Right there with you on my panel. Why the fuck would I bring up Queen Bee doing it, Wispy doing it, Laura doing it, when I didn't even bring you up doing it? Why? Why do you expect me to hold all their feet to the fire about something I disagree with when I didn't even do that to you? I think you're mistaken and you're confused. Yesterday's live for me was supposed to be about when I came into your chat, you kind of snapped. And then I left the fucking live confused as fuck. Like, what happened? I was confused. That's what the live was supposed to be about. And then people in the chat came in talking about Brittney J, talking about your kids and Kathy's kids. And it went from there. But my live stream was intentionally to figure out what happened on your stream yesterday. And I was very kind. Thank you, One Shot. I appreciate that. Now, y'all be careful now because that's why I'm doing all this. It's Christmas. Fuck you, B. Tim. Now, we had a decent conversation on Granny's panel the other day. And I don't know. I'm hoping you were referring to Brittney J and not me. I apologize if you were referring to Brittney J. We're going to find out as we go through the stream. But I will say it was said that all of this is to get Granny's Watchings haters as my subs. Listen, I don't want your hating ass subs, and I don't want Brittney J's hating ass subs, because all of y'all are full of fucking hate. I don't want anybody. No, I don't want that. That's not what I want. And it was also said that we was doing this for money, for clicks, for views. I work a fucking job. I am a productive member to society. Can you say the same? Can any of y'all say the same? No. Funny how it's all y'all who sit at home and stream on your goddamn computer all fucking day long saying stuff about it being Griffmas and doing shit for money. Funny y'all do that. It's all of y'all that are saying that. The fuck out of here. My husband works. I work. We own our home. We own our vehicles. The fuck out of here. Hey, Deets. I'm sorry. Calm me down, bitch.
No, I was like, well, okay, you're going off. Let me hop up there. Whew. Yeah, a lot of accusations thrown out today, huh? Didn't realize that any of us were grifting shit, but apparently we are. And apparently we're all part of some grand conspiracy that was plotted and schemed and put together for an intended purpose. Are you fucking kidding me? Blown away.
I ain't standing up. And that's what she kept saying. Defending Brittney J. I'm not defending Brittney J. I'm defending all addicts who's watching that shit and watching you fucking talk about it nonstop. You said you didn't blame her, but you did allude to things in your, in your first live stream about it. You did allude to things because you said, well, that's what I was like on opiates. So I'm just saying, ain't nobody defending Brittney J. What I'm saying is, I wouldn't do it. That's what I said on my stream yesterday. I wouldn't replay it. I wouldn't discuss it, because whether it's drugs or exhaustion, either one, I don't give a fuck. It ain't my fucking business. What I do give a fuck about is her health, because I'm a human fucking being, and so is she.
Mhm.
That's what I give a fuck about. And for somebody that claims to be in recovery, you don't act like it, bitch. Because wouldn't nobody in recovery be so willing to jump from chat to chat to chat to chat to chat, running your fucking mouth about her downfall?
I'm just lost, because when I came in here yesterday, I hopped up on the panel to tell you to catch up and chat because you were so far behind. And then you messaged me and said, please don't leave. And I didn't. I stayed up there. I didn't watch Granny's stream. I didn't watch Brittney J's stream. Yes, I had seen the allegations. I'd seen the clips from Stop the Grift and another clip channel. So I'd seen what I had seen, of course. But other than that, no. And what we were talking about when Melissa came up here and I came up here was actually the Kathy situation at first. Had nothing to do with that. So I didn't even know at the beginning of the stream you were going about Granny and what had happened.
Supposed to be about that. That's what I mean. I didn't make my opinion known on Brittney J's situation until Granny and everybody got on panel yesterday. Nobody knew my opinion unless you were in my Discord. But I did not publicly come out and talk about anything pertaining to Brittney J and what Granny's stream went over. I didn't do any of that. I didn't condemn Granny, Queen. I think they said Wispy went over it. Laura, I didn't condemn anybody. So what is this fucking outrage over? Because I posted a community post last night that said y'all are all fucking sick. Y'all are all whacked out. You are. Y'all all are.
And let's not misunderstand this. We can still think that Brittney J is a piece of shit and think that it was wrong to allude to her being on drugs on a live stream. Yeah, I can think both are the same at the same time.
And I don't need to know right, exactly, Deets. And I don't even need to know the history. I know what I know from people sending me clips and shit, but I don't even care about that. I base my opinion of you on current day actions. If you show me you're growing and you're being a good human, that's what I base it off of. I don't need to know y'all's past shit because both of y'all are shitty. Period.
Well, and I am not judging where you go and where you hang out, because you're apparently doing it in channels I don't watch, so I don't care that you're there. So why is that constantly thrown up? I don't understand that. Like, I don't give a shit who you're hanging out with.
This community does have a problem with two things being true at once, and it's blaringly obvious.
Well, where was this energy yesterday? Just curious, like, why wasn't, if there was any way being felt, why wasn't it addressed yesterday?
Yeah.
Exactly. If you felt this way, maybe she didn't feel this way yesterday on panel. I don't know. That's me just still giving the grace I shouldn't. But maybe she didn't feel this way on the panel yesterday. But I feel like, considering you went live and covered it, right? And then you felt bad for it. Why would I call you out about it when you said, you know what? I kind of regret doing this stream. And you privated it. Why the fuck would I say anything then? You made the right decision on your own. You didn't need me and Clementine to come in and tell you what to do or call you out. So, but then after you did that, you were in other chats talking about it, and it made it seem like, well, you don't really feel bad then, do you? And I still didn't say anything. So your actions aren't matching up with your words. You go on your stream, you claim something, and then you go everywhere else, which is what you accuse Brittney J of doing. You go everywhere else messy as fuck about something you disavowed on your own stream. It's weird. Mm-hmm. No, that's what I'm saying, Jason. None keeps dropping. What? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not my business. All I can say is I hope she takes care of herself. Do I have my opinions? I absolutely do. Could they be wrong? Absolutely. That's why I don't speak on it. Thank y'all for all the memberships. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I'm just fired the fuck up with that passive ass stream she did this morning. Stand on it.
Right. I don't think she was. Well, I've since learned, because I have since watched all the things, but I've since learned that no, Queen mentioned it in her live. Now, I'll give Queen credit. I don't like the bitch, but I'll give her credit where it's due. Did she flat out say Brittney was on drugs? Yeah, she said that, but she said, I'm not going to play this. So no, she didn't play the stream on her stream, from what I'm told. So,
no, well, she played it
well,
the night Brittney was live. Somebody sent her a clip of it. She played it. She was like, "This ain't good," blah blah blah. She put it down and she said she wasn't going to do that
wasn't
again.
gonna play that. Yeah.
Yeah. Then she went live, and when it was discussed again, Queen refused to play that fucking clip, those clips. And I can fucking appreciate that because she knew she wouldn't want it done to her. And that's what I need everybody to do. It ain't about being on a moral high ground or
a side.
a
Come
side.
on.
No,
Any of us
it's
are on
about
Brittney J's side.
take a second and wonder, what if it was me in this moment that this was happening to? Fuck your past history. Think about the present. Yes, y'all both have went tit for tat with each other. Y'all have both did dirty shit to each other. I'm not condoning Brittney by saying a stream shouldn't have been played or it shouldn't be being discussed publicly. That's not me taking up for Brittney. That's me taking up for addicts, baby.
Yeah, chasing, it is extremely dangerous to imply someone, like, accusing people of stuff on here is extremely dangerous. And you have to be very careful, whether it's someone I like or don't like. It is extremely dangerous to imply that she's on drugs with kids in her home, because we've seen how messy this place can be. So freaking messy. And don't say you didn't imply it, because you sure as heck did. On your very first stream, you said, that's what I was doing when I was on blah, 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 blah.
Opiates. No,
Yeah,
don't
you
sugarcoat
implied it.
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember exactly what she said, so I didn't want to say the wrong drug. But yeah,
But I stood up for her on that, Deets. Yesterday, I said Brittney was accusing Granny of being the cause of all this, like the starting of everything, for saying that she was, because Brittney said Granny accused her of being on drugs. And I said, Granny did not blatantly accuse you of being on drugs. She insinuated. So even yesterday, I stood up for her and said that she did not do that.
But you insinuated it. Sure as heck did.
Let's go over this. Let's just go over this. Fuck.
So messed up. I'm sick of here. I'm sorry.
What?
I was responding to Sue. Don't say buttholes around it. Like,
yeah, I don't give a fuck about your butthole. I think it's fucked up Brittney J did that. But that has nothing to do with this current moment.
We're going to get to a part in your live today where you say that if Brittney J would have just left it alone and moved on, no one would be fucking talking about it. The same applies to you, Granny, with your damn butthole. Stop bringing it up over and over. I get that you were hurt by it. I truly, truly do. I've had some messed up stuff said to me on this platform, but what I don't do is run around and throw it out over and over and over and over again. And weapon, like we're supposed to know all this past history and beef. And anytime we have a point to make on the current topic is this video. We have to bring up all your guys' past stuff, all Brittney J's past stuff. Make that make sense when we weren't around for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't know nothing about a butthole had Granny not talked about the chocolate starfish. I don't want to know. I don't care. I understand what Brittney J did. It was fucked up. Had I been around back then, Granny, I would have stood up for your ass then.
Why are you trying to say where were you guys back then? We weren't fucking around. So quit throwing that in our faces like we could do something about it.
Accountable for not.
We don't have a flux capacitor, Granny. We can't go back in time and correct that wrong that was done to you or whatever.
I was around back then. And I openly said, and this is why it's not even worth it, because I openly said on the panel, when I heard things that Granny said that I know to be true, I openly acknowledge that, right? Because it's not about whether you like someone. The truth is the truth. And so I already openly acknowledged, yep, Brittney did that. What more do you want? Number one. But number two, it is not our responsibility to sit there and stand up and getting involved in all of your guys' fights. You guys are just as bad as one another. You guys are both wrong. I hear you guys lying so many times. So no, I'm not going to step up and why would I? Yesterday, I happened to not be at work. I was home. JoneS'N was live. And I was simply asking Kathy regarding something I heard her saying. It wasn't even about Brittney. It was about asking for receipts, something that people should really do more. They should really do that.
They should. Yeah.
And it turned into, so it's not about defending Brittney. Where's this energy when it comes to me? I think you're both pieces of crap. That's the truth. And I don't want to but either way, if I hear something, and you don't know how much I defend anybody in private, anytime somebody asks me if I know the truth, I'm going to tell the truth, whether I like you or not. But it's not our damn responsibility to start going back years worth of a fight for what? What's the point? 99% of it is lies. One time it's the truth, but we're supposed to go and advocate for that one time. No, I'm not getting involved in that shit. It just so happened to play out the way it did yesterday.
It's a competition. Well, this one did this to me. Well, this one did something that was so much worse. No, how about y'all just stop fucking with each other?
Your past beefs with other people, anybody's past beefs with other people aren't my past beefs. They're not mine to take on and to make sure they're brought front and center whenever we're talking about a new topic. It's not my responsibility.
This is just wild. Let's play some. Let's just go ahead and start playing it.